Hello, welcome back to the Villa View. From last minute joy on Wednesday to last minute despair today. Let's hear what the fans have to say.
Frustrating, really frustrating. I think it was like another 10 seconds away from victory. He was heading back, he wasn't heading towards goal. I mean, Chester gave the ref a decision to make.
Yeah.
There was no need to dive in.
No.
He wasn't going near the goal. But if you dive in, you give the ref a decision,
Yeah,
and
true.
he's taken that. Normally he's really cool, whether it was 90th minute, whether it was we're hanging on, whether it was a chance beforehand that very nearly went in that made him nervous, I don't know. It's not like him at all.
I know a lot of fans saying we're more attacking, but I think positionally I like us probably be a bit more brave in the space. I think players tend to go to the ball a bit too much. I think we need to be a bit more patient and stay away from the ball. But I think overall it just look disappointing with the result today, but you only can be happy seeing where we were.
Didn't do enough today. It was frustrating, really frustrating, and I think the blame needs to be placed at Steve Bruce's feet.
What, selection, tactics? What?
Yeah, I think a bit of everything. The back four I'm not happy with. I'm really not happy with, and I like Steve Bruce, but you need people in the natural positions, and until that changes, the confidence around the whole team is not going to be right.
The chances we did have, I felt like, especially when Codger had the ball, he was trying to be too clever with it. You know, simplicity is the key sometimes. You know, if you see an opportunity, take the shot. Don't try and dribble past every centre-back you see. I think there was no in between. It was one extreme to another. We were either rushing our opportunities or we were taking too long with it, and I think we just need to find the right balance with that.
Yeah.
But once we do that, hopefully we can, crack on from there.
Going forward, at least, El Ghazi, when he got the ball, he brought it forward. But around the back as well, we've got this absolute obsession. We get the ball forward, we want to play it back. Why? It makes no sense. I mean, when we all run forward, we look dangerous, but when we don't look up, we look bad. I mean, we don't play out for 90 minutes. We play about 80. We need a shock or something, like the Nyland situation, for us to think, Jesus Christ, we've got 10 minutes left. That's the problem with Villa. I mean, I haven't been to that many games this season. I haven't watched many, admittedly. But from what I saw today, it just looks flat. It looks flat. I mean, this whole we're still unbeaten. It can't run on, kind of, because drawing it's a point, but you're not really getting anywhere fast.
Well, we can't get a clean sheet.
No.
Can't get a clean sheet all season so far. So, I don't really know what to say. It's just frustrating, isn't it?
I don't know what to say.
To be fair, you say we had a wake-up call, but then we make another mistake again after those Nolan saves.
It makes no sense. It's just... like I said, I don't know what to say. It's one of them ones, isn't it? You watch it, you don't know what's wrong, but you don't know what's really right either. It's just frustrating. I think once we figure something out, I mean, hopefully Balassi might give us an extra spark. I think once we took Grealish off, we looked flat. I mean, he was getting kicked left, right and centre, wasn't he? Yeah. We relied too much on him. I mean, McGinn's good, but in all due respect to him, he's not at Grealish's level. He'll still need time to settle in. And El Ghazi looks like he can offer something on the left or right, wherever he's going to play him. So hopefully it's only going forward from here.
It's the same old thing with Bruce. We brought on a defender at 80 minutes, inviting pressure. Surely we've got to see out the game. We had no outlet up top, other than Adoma. So it was just bound to happen in the end.
I think that we had spells where we were all right, but a lot of the game was quite... We'd tackle them, they'd tackle us. I thought Bjarnason was very good today.
Yeah.
McGinn was good. El Ghazi looked good on his debut. And yeah, we played quite well at times, not very well at times. I think keep on playing how we do, keep on with the attacking. We should have beaten Ipswich, we should have probably beaten Brentford, although the late goal, and we should have beaten them today.
Are you worried by how many games that we're drawing?
It's early days. I think, we should be putting away more of the chances and winning more of the games.
When we're playing these teams you expect us to beat, we're making hard work of it.
Yeah, it reminds me of the first season we came here. We were like 1-0 up, and then 90th minute we'd always concede, lose out on points. It's happening again. But I think a factor for that as well, we've got a new keeper after 2 years. We've had Johnston, so the defence is going to be used to him. And then we lose Terry. His leadership, his captainship is going to be missed. So the combination of them two factors, that's never going to help the defence. And I think you can tell they're less organised than they were when Terry was there. There's a lot less communication going on, more issues there. I thought we looked a bit more competent today, but I think Chester just the last minute panicked, heat of the moment, he just went for it.
Don't like it.
Yeah, of course. And it's not like him at all. He's usually solid, knows what to do. But I think he just panicked. He was desperate to, keep us in the game, but clearly not.
Just unlike him, wasn't it? But it's difficult for me to criticise him because he's usually so good, and we that'll probably be on his only mistake all season.
Yeah, I said that to my dad.
So it's out the way already. But it's tough games coming up now, and then it puts pressure on those games that we can't win, and we know the expectation of the fan base. So hopefully it'll get better.
Right, tell by the big old grin on your face that you're pretty happy with the end of the game, but obviously we're all gutted. How did you see it?
To be honest, mate, we came here, I think best result we had was if we get a point and take it away. Up until 92nd, 93rd minute, no one in the away end could have told you we'd got a point. Just, a long ball into the box, and no one was calling for a foul, everyone was calling for penalty, and that's just how it was.
Yeah, do you think it was a penalty from where you were sat?
It's hard to say, I've only seen it on first glance. It's coming on the back of him. Probably on another day it could not have been given, but to be honest, no one cared in the way. And
obviously you're Reading, we'll bring in your Villa mate.
I've got to sit on the train with him on the way home.
Grim.
Oh, you're telling me it's a 2-hour drive home. I just think Chester made a rash decision, which exactly, and I think he did that because he knows if that ball goes in, there's no one backing him up as a second separate centre back. Because Jedinak's sitting there. I know there's a kid that backed up Jedinak before.
I thought he was better today.
Of course, yeah. But when the bar's set quite low, then anything's better than where he is at the moment. So, and that's why I think Chester made that rash decision. Because unlike Chester, as you've already said, quite a few times, unlike Chester to make that rash decision to cause that penalty gone. What are you going to say?
I think the one point you'd say from a Reading point of view is that you look at the lineups and you think that Villa are a better team on paper. You look at that back four and you think, you can get that back four.
You did.
You can get him behind him.
And
that was the thing. It was whilst we didn't really create anything, you think even till the last minute, if you can get that back four.
Scramble where you hit the bar,
hit the bar,
and you had one in the first half where you were very close as well.
Nine double save.
We should have got a couple. I don't think we should have won the game. I don't think we should have lost the game.
Arguably, you had the better chances.
I think a point. I think a point is good for us, but arguably, you think we could have easily won that game last minute. And I think that those chances at the end, I just think Villa's defence can be got at.
The Taylor substitution didn't make sense for me. I mean, it's almost like we're inviting pressure. We're inviting Reading to come at us. Reading came for a point today, and we didn't do enough to get the 3 points for me.
I mean, we had a scare as well, didn't we? Neil made some good saves.
He made some very good saves, yeah. Jedinak was good at the back today as well. He looked more confident. But yeah, Neelan kept us in the game again.
Uncharacteristic from Chester, I thought. He's usually such, as someone else just said to me, a Rolls-Royce defender at the back. And it's a rush of blood to the head that you don't often see from him. And if you're going to play that, go for a block. The player wasn't going anywhere. If he's going to try anything, he's going to try to put a cross in. Neelan's already there, in position on the goal. And yeah, it's not anger, it's frustration, it's disappointment. People will say, oh, it's unbeaten still. It's 3 draws in a row. It's 3 draws in a row against a 10-man Ipswich and, fair enough, a good Brentford side. And now a relegation fighting Reading.
Yeah,
and
they'll be down there, won't they?
Exactly. So it's just not good enough, and I don't want to go through the playoffs again.
Pretty gutted about that, to be honest. I thought we were holding that game out pretty well.
Yeah.
It was just going our way pretty much, but we just let our heads slip, sort of thing, and then it's that's it. And then they've got the equaliser, and then they've got a draw out of it.
Since Wednesday we played Brentford, I thought, they still look shattered from that game.
You think?
Because they did put a lot of effort on that night, but today, not too good at all.
El Ghazi, good debut?
Yeah, definitely. He's a quality player. He's got a right foot. He's got a left foot. He's can play across the front. He's probably too good for the Championship. So hopefully, if he gets a run of games, I imagine so. If he's winning titles with Ajax, and he was a wonder kid on Football Manager, so so hopefully he'll be good.
He looked good. He reminded me a bit of Ashley Young. Yeah, he looked very good. I'm excited to see if him and Balassi will link up well.
If you could ask me, in his first training session, and then he came in, got an assist in his first game as well. That's what more can you ask? And also we've got Balassi coming in as well, so hopefully those two can obviously gel. I thought McGinn was superb again. Bjarnason, I'd give man a match because he was winning every ball that Reading was trying to play.
He looked quality. I mean, the skills that he's got, unbelievable. I think he's going to be a top player for us. Him and Balassi in the front with Kodja as well. I think they'll destroy teams in the Championship.
Looks very exciting, especially in the second half. I think he kind of grew into the game more in the second half, but again, I think we need to create the space for him. He's definitely like a 1v1 type player.
Yeah.
And Balassi seems to be very similar as well. Like,
that'd
so
be a good signing.
I like us to kind of let our wingers stay wide and let these players go 1v1 of fullbacks, you know. But again, he looks like a really good prospect, but Bruce now has a lot of decisions to make, which is only a positive, really. And I think the squad is nearly more exciting than last season's squad, outside of, look, obviously John Terry. But it's credit to Mile. These are the type of games he will excel as a centre back, you know.
He was good. He was better today, wasn't he?
He was good. He was good. I think it's more fluid teams. I think that's where Twanzebe potentially could come in. Like, but you can't really fault Mile. Let's say every ball in the air he won, and you can see from seeing it live as well. You see he's a good leader as well and stuff. So only positive. But look, result disappointing. But we can only be better moving forward.
Very meh today. I think the resigning thing for me from being here, you know, with the games that we have so far, is in 5 games and the cup game, Bruce has served us 45 minutes of decent football all so far, and it's not good enough. I mean, you look at the squad he's got on paper. Again, no excuses with the squad this season. We created nothing, we offered nothing, but Out Islands made them 2 saves second half. I got no idea. 2 fantastic saves to keep us in it, but it's dire.
That's the thing, we get away with it, and then we go and give him another opportunity to get back in the game.
Got away with it with Wigan and Brentford, not today. No. But we're unbeaten, and I'll get roasted for that, for saying we've not played decent football. But let's face it, we haven't. We've not played decent all season, other than the first half against Brentford, and it's not good enough.
We didn't get away with it this time. I knew, because we did it twice. We can't do it 3 times in a row at home. But overall, I think we played right. You know, Benyatson had a good game, and if he carries on like this, he can turn out to be a really good left mid.
Do you think we did enough to win the game, though, Tom?
No, not really.
No. What about the defence as well? We can't keep a clean sheet, can we?
No, we can't.
You aren't going to win games if you don't keep clean sheets.
No, we're not.
No. You look very sad. I feel like he was okay until he came onto fan cams, and I've saddened him with the questions.
I think we could have won it. We should have won it. There was so many good shots. We had El Ghazi, Adoma. You know, there was just. I think we all played. All the team played good. I couldn't really say anything bad about a singular player, but I just think it didn't work.
I don't want to keep going on about Jedinak, because I just don't think it was Jedinak today. I think every team in this division is going to have a 10-15 minute run at you. It's how you cope with it. Reading had it today. Brentford had it the other night. It's just how you deal with it. We nearly dealt with it today, apart from the last. Yeah. I mean, because we are a very offensive team at the minute, that could be our problem now. How do we get the balance?
So ultimately disappointing, but to be fair, like the fans say, I don't think we really did enough going forward today to kill the game. So I think we've probably got what we deserve, despite Reading not being great. I'll expand on my thoughts in the Burton match preview before that game on Tuesday, and Tom and myself will be back in the booth after that game on Wednesday to digest, hopefully, a Villa win, although I'm not sure the League Cup's top of our priorities at the moment. If you have enjoyed this video, then make sure you're giving it a like, and if you're not subscribed to the Villa View with your post notifications on, if you could do that, that would be brilliant. Comment below with your thoughts on the game. I imagine a lot of disappointment, but do let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll try and get back to as many of you as possible. We've recently hit 12k in subscribers, so that's brilliant. Thank you ever so much for all your support. It really means the world to all 4 of us. Thanks again. Stick with the channel, stick with the Villa, up the Villa. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.